now, welcome back to the 56th annual Christmas Daddies Telethon. This hour is brought to you by Pharma Choice.
Thank you guys so much for being here today. The Amethyst Scottish Dancers of Nova Scotia began as a Highland dance troupe that was founded in 1985, and they've been entertaining audiences ever since. Thank you guys for being here. Amazing job. And now over to Steve.
You're known for your fancy footwork.
Yeah, I started off as a sink dancer. I never made it to the taps.
Oh, he a sink dance. Oh, what do you say? He a sink dancer, never made it to the taps. Ooh, yeah, thank you. Some of the humor for which he's known right here on the Christmas Daddy Show. Ebenezer, the old geezer, he's back. You've got a scarf. That's a very nice. We should sell that. Sure. Would we sell the scarf? Highest bidder? 1-844-400-1964. I'd sell this tie as well.
We'll be in a war.
We'll be in a war, a bidding war.
The battle of the sky and the turf.
The battle of the what?
The sky and the turf.
I mentioned earlier that we have this great prize over here, Trip for Two on Air Canada, donated by the Air Canada Foundation, and $500 in cash. $500 in cash from Cash Money. Mr. Scrooge said, show me the money.
I can take that.
No, you can't take that. There we are, showing you the money. $500 in cash. And I believe that we have a new bid on that because, yes, indeed, Christine Hanrahan, Summerside, Prince Edward Island, has outbid Gary Abrick or Abrick of Halifax with a bid of $2,300. So you're going to have to get on the phone if you want to try to outbid Christine Hanrahan. Also, Don McNeil out in Fort McMurray, Alberta, is the bidder now, the leading bidder on the Christmas quilt, a $600 bid, outbidding Christine Mills of Bass River, Nova Scotia. The bid was $450. The new bid is $600. All right, let's see how we're doing here in the Christmas Daddy Show. It's just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and here are our totals as they stand now. We're just going to have to move the world-famous Navy diver's helmet. I think Melanie Price, go on in there and move it. Outside the Maritimes, $3,716.96. A little cameo by Melanie. Nicely done. Our total from Prince Edward Island is now at $3,240. Thank you, PEI. New Brunswick is in with a 2 o'clock total of $25,770. Nice jump in Cape Breton. Now the 2 o'clock total stands at $34,156.80. And from mainland Nova Scotia, your 2 o'clock total is $81,385. The grand total of Christmas Daddies thus far is $148,270.33. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. All right. Very, very nicely done. We have bids on all of the items here on the Christmas Daddies auction. We're going to run them down quickly. First of all, the 56 feet of subway. It's still with Rene Countway in Westover, Nova Scotia, $600 bid. I just mentioned the $2,300 bid on the Trip for Two on Air Canada. An evening with Michael Bublé, new bidder, J.P. McClellan Transport in Truro Heights, Nova Scotia, outbidding Marie Kroll with an $1,100 bid. The bid on the Cavendish Music Festival package, still with our friend Audrey Lapierre in Halifax at $1,100. We mentioned the quilt at $600 out in Fort McMurray. Take a look at this. George Reeves now on our handheld camera. George, do you recognize Corey Hart?
I do.
He wears his sunglasses at night and even here on the Christmas Daddy Show. Jordan Countway with $250 bid on the Darionette. The Maritime Tartan Company has a $700 bid on this electric fireplace. All of these items, by the way, listed in detail on the website if you want more information. We're going to be checking in with Myles Goodwyn here in a few minutes, who has mentioned he's going to be donating a guitar to the Christmas Daddies. We've already had a putative bid or a speculative bid from Paul Murphy in Halifax of $300. On the Ganongs package for Nova Scotia, Corkham's Recycling in Lunenburg is in with a bid of $300. And familiar name, family name of mine, Ellen Murphy, I do believe you're my sister, bid $80 on the New Brunswick package, but Corkham's is also bidding on that one with a $200 bid. So I'm afraid my sister's going to have to open up the wallet a wee bit faster, a wee bit further. The Halifax Hurricanes pack, we now have a bid of $400. That's the Hurricanes box, the sky box, the ball, the game-worn jersey. Marie Kroll with a $400 bid. Lots of action on the jerseys down front here. We have a bid of $500 from Karen Steiger on the Mooseheads jersey. We have a bid on the Moncton Wildcats jersey from M&S Wild Blueberry Farms, in Coojabquak of $300. And on the St. John Sea Dogs jersey, Camex Auto Performance in Terrence Bay, Nova Scotia is in at $175. Not as much action on the bling as you might think. This is the man's bling, and this is the lady's bling. One for her, one for him. Family campers and RVers in with a bid of $250. The John Deere lawn tractor. We had a very, very nice opening bid on this beautiful lawn tractor from Donald Gallant Enterprises from Jason Stewart in Strathampton, New Brunswick. $3,000 bid, and that stands right now at $3,000 bid. Finally, because we're almost out of time, this package of tickets for Kelly and Ryan, very, very hard to get. We have a bid now of $650. That is from Murray Countway in Westover, Nova Scotia. There are more items still in the auction. They're all online, christmasdaddies.org. All right, Jason, Maria.
Thank you, Steve. Oh my gosh, so many amazing things up for grabs. Like if you're a hockey fan, like those jerseys would be the ultimate Christmas gift.
Well, think about it. You can help us here, Christmas Daddies, and get some of your Christmas shopping done. All in the same day.
Absolutely. The entertainment has been amazing today. The Amethyst dancers, just like they made my heart sing.
Yeah,
they were so good.
And how often do you say you have like a legitimate rock legend that can come in with Myles Goodwyn, who told us he's not living far from his old hometown of Waverley these days, which is really nice to hear as well.
He loves coming in. It's kind of a tradition for him too. George Canyon was here, Aaron Pritchett. I mean, it's just unreal.
I'm excited to see who's next. You're going to have to stick around to find out. Find out as we do, I guess. ChristmasDaddies.org. If you can donate online, we appreciate it. Or 1-844-400-1964. Let's check in now. We're going to go to Moncton and check in with our good friend Laura Brown. How are you doing, Laura?
Great, Jay. Thank you so much. I've got a very special lady here, Jessica Esty. Tell me, Jessica, where did you raise the money?
McDonald Center for Independent Living.
You got it. Now, you were telling me earlier, how did they raise the money?
Through the staff social committee.
And Jessica told me that they've been doing this for quite some time, and that's a pretty special thing to be doing, eh?
Yes, it is.
So I hear that you like some major sports and that you were not overly happy that the Raptors won this year.
No, not really, but it's okay.
It's okay, because tell me what your favorite team is.
My favorite team is the Lakers.
I wanted to get that in. Now, can you show me, I can help you here, how much you raised? We're going to flip it over here. Can you read that off for me?
We raised $115.
Woo! Jessica, that's pretty special. How does that feel?
Pretty good.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to toss it over to these special guys over here who are going to give us some amazing talents.
Thank you so much, Laura. You are very right. I have got a family affair here with me. We have got the Rashard family, who consists of
Jerry Rashard.
And
Jose Rashard.
And, excuse me, Reach.
Natasha Rashard.
And if we run all the way to the end, we've got
Dave Noel.
who is the boyfriend, not related, correct, right? Yep. Okay. So you guys have been playing music for how long together now?
Well, almost my whole life, and they started when they were very young as well, so.
Awesome. And Mom normally joins, Mom Nicole normally joins, but cannot be here today, but maybe we'll give a quick wave to Mom, hopefully watching at home.
Yeah, hello, Nicole.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to jump out of the way here and let you guys play some beautiful music for us.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Little toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Close your eyes, listen to the sky. All is calm, all is well. Soon you'll hear Kris Kringle and the jingle bells. Little toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Petit train bleu ou un tambour ou une poupée, tout ça c'est bien lourd pour ce bon vieux Père Noël. Qu'attends que tu dormais pour descendre du ciel? Allons dors, fais des rêves d'or. Tu verras que pour toi, au lit d'un grand sapin bleu, il le sera. Un petit train bleu ou un tambour ou une poupée, tout ça c'est bien lourd pour ce bon vieux Père Noël. Qu'attends que tu dormais pour descendre du ciel? Little toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Close your eyes, listen to the sky. All is calm, all is well. Soon you'll hear Kris Kringle and the jingle bells. Little toy trains, little toy tracks, little toy drums coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed? Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed?
Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. Thank you to the Rashard family. Wasn't that great?
Fantastic.
Amazing.
I've known Jerry for years, actually, since
Okay.
probably either one of them were born.
Wow.
Always doing great music. Always great music coming out of that
Absolutely
house.
beautiful. We've also got some other special guests with us here today. We've got a group from Shelley's After School Care, and you guys are. Can you introduce yourselves for us quickly?
I'm Lucy.
Lucy.
I'm Adam. Nathan.
This
This is
little guy?
Asher.
Asher, nice to meet you guys. And you guys have brought us a special donation, correct? Can you maybe a little bit of a drum roll for us? And can you flip that check over? Amazing. How much did you bring?
$203.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for bringing that along. And thanks for coming on the show today. I hope you guys had fun.
We did.
Good. Awesome. Perfect. Well, we're heading back now to Halifax, I suppose. We'll send it on back, see how they're doing over there.
All right, let's do that.
Thank you very much. Joined now here by Carolyn McCon, who is with PharmaChoice. PharmaChoice been friends of the Christmas Daddies for almost 20 years now, which is incredible.
That's right. Next year is going to be our 20th golf tournament for Christmas Daddies.
Yeah, let's talk about the annual golf tournament. This happens in the beautiful weather, usually in the middle of the
July,
summer.
yes, July 16th is our next one.
I've had the pleasure of playing in it with you guys more than once. Tell us a little bit about this day, because it's a big one. You bring in PharmaChoice leaders from all over the area.
That's right. And we have one main staff member that does all the organization. That's Chris Slaney. He's not able to make it tonight, but he actually pulls in all the vendors in the community. Some of our local stores come in, and we do a big fundraiser and have a lot of fun at the same time.
So I've played at least twice, maybe 3 times. So many of my colleagues have had a chance to play in it over the years, including one guy that we got a photo of here by the name of Steve Murphy. I didn't know he was a big golfer, but you had him out for that's way back in the day, the 2005 tournament.
That's right. 2005, and he's there with our CEO, Calvin LaRue, looking rather young, looking rather good in that picture.
Yeah, did he win the longest drive that year or closest to the pin? Which was it?
I think the putting skills.
Oh, it was the putting skills. Okay. So tell us a little bit about as well, like why Christmas Daddies?
Well, it's a big. It was something that CTV brought to us as a charity option. We know that they help lots of families. It's supported in the Atlantic. We have a lot of stores in the Atlantic, so it's more than just toys for kids. It's helping families, and it relates back to our industry as health, because when you take that stress off of families and give back something to them, you're promoting the health in those families. So.
Well, very well said. Carolyn, thank you very much. And please pass along our thank yous to all of your PharmaChoice colleagues as well.
That's
We
right.
really appreciate it, and maybe I'll see you on the course next summer.
All right.
I certainly hope so. Right now, let's check back in with Suzette. Oh, jeez. I forgot the most important part. I'm going to get fired today. That's what's going to happen. It's so nice talking with you. I forgot about this. Look at this. How did I miss this check? For $33,235.
Yeah.
Oh, you make some noise for that, Carolyn. Thank you so much. And now we'll check in with Suzette.
Thank you so much, Jason. So nice to see so many generous donations here today and people raising money for children in our region. I'm here with the lovely folks of Cash Money and Casharoo, the handsome mascot that's here today. Malcolm, tell me a bit about how you raised your money this year. It's another year for you guys here. We're happy to see you here again.
Well, this year we did our usual thing of return recyclables for money. We drink a lot of stuff. It's green and it makes money for the cause. And also we did some activities throughout the district, through all our stores, where you had to make a contribution to get in. So
Perfect. Happy to hear that. And Pam, tell me a bit about why it's important for Cash Money to donate to Christmas Daddies.
We find it very important to give back to the community and just be there. It's a very important cause.
You're absolutely right. All right, without further ado, let's see how much you raised.
we got $1,063.65.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And have a Merry Christmas. Nice to see you again here for another year. Thank you so much. Now, I'm here with Rick Horseman. Rick, thank you for coming back this year. Who do you have with you?
This is Dawson, my oldest son, and this is Tucker.
Excellent. Well, hello, boys, and thank you so much for coming on today. Thank you so much for joining us. Rick, tell me a bit about how you work to raise money this year.
So I'm a personal trainer and fitness instructor, and every year I just ask my clients to donate money, and we teach a couple extra classes, and we raise money every year.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So with the help of your two lovely helpers today, let's reveal the check and see how much you raised.
$772.40.
Wow, that's awesome. Let's see that. All that money for children across the region. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in, Rick. Nice to see you again for another year. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to hear a little festive music right now and check in with Katie.
We sure are. Thank you so much, Suzette. We have got Before Monday joining us in the studio now. Tim, introduce the band for me.
So I'm Tim Ross. I'm the facilitator for the band. We have Abby Fisher, Kayla Kennedy. In the middle is Audrey Ross sitting on the cajon, then Jose Ross on the bass, and Isabella Johnson on the guitar.
Tell me a little bit about your group.
We come out of the Middle Stewiacke United Church in the Colchester County. We perform all of the Colchester County and for the food bank concert, Terry Fox, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
And in church every Sunday, correct?
That is correct.
And you have your music available for sale as well?
We do. We have our latest album is a gospel album. I guess the Facebook page, Before Monday Facebook page is the best way to contact us if you want to get a CD.
Amazing. And what are you guys going to be performing for us today?
Feliz Navidad.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for supporting Christmas Daddies. And here's Before Monday with Feliz Navidad.
Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año, felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año, felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
The annual Christmas Daddies broadcast here on CTV. Lots of great music. And speaking of which, I hope you will join. I'm going to bring. Hey, Myles, why don't you come on in here? Let's have a big hand for Canadian rock and roll royalty, Mr. Myles Goodwyn. So I didn't even give you a minute to get prepared here. Ian Robinson, come on in here. Because, first of all, thanks for coming in here.
It's always a pleasure, you know that.
And thanks for the tune which you did earlier, an original piece of music. You and Jimmy, it's almost like, well, it's kind of like an acoustic April Wine. You turned it down a little bit.
Well, Jimmy and I used to play, Jim Henman and I used to play music together. We were back in '63. We first met, so we did the Everly Brothers and the Beatles, and we were Beatles babies together and all of that. So, and then we formed April Wine together. And
how did that turn out for you?
And we still tour together. You know, we're touring 3 weeks in America right after the New Year.
I have to tell you too, you're still doing 30 dates a year with April Wine.
Yes, sir.
But the new sound, if I can call it that, is this blues sound, and you're getting all kinds of recognition and big awards for the blues.
Yeah, that's new, and it's a passion for me, Steve. I just love it. These are the two. This is the first one, called Myles Goodwyn and Friends of the Blues, and this is brand new. And this won the East Coast Music Awards for Blues Album of the Year and the Juno nomination and all that. So I'd like to give those to you guys. You know, maybe you can get a couple of bucks, and they're autographed. They're autographed and
Absolutely.
everything. And this beautiful guitar I'd like to pass along too. It's brand new, and the people at Long and McQuaid, they fixed it up. They tuned it, and they didn't have to fix it. It was fine. Restrung it, set it up. Beautiful case they donated, and Kevin During and Doug Sampson in particular. And they did this last year and the year before for us, and they did it again this year. So this is a beautiful acoustic electric guitar that plays. I mean, I could have used that tonight. It's a beautiful guitar, and I hope someone.
And we can now say it's Myles Goodwyn played.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely. I played it at home. I didn't want to give it away, Steve, but I said no. I have to.
I want to ask you a quick story about Will. Now, because one of the tunes you do on one of these records is with our lead guitarist in the band today. He was Little Will when he was on this program many years ago. He's on your record.
I've heard that. Yeah, he's on a song called Fish Tank Blues. And I heard him play a bit of music while I was on the road with April Wine in a hotel room. And I called him and I said, I'll meet you in the studio on Monday, and we're going to make a song out of what you just did.
Yeah.
And I said, don't change a thing. And so I met him in the studio on Monday. This was probably Friday, something like that, when I contacted him, and we did it. And it's our first video. It's a great song. It's called Fish Tank Blues.
Beautiful.
And it features Will.
And it's on which of the discs? It's on this new one.
Yeah,
and we're going to include these discs with the winner of this guitar.
Okay, that's awesome.
Because I'd like to, it's great if you want to play the guitar, but you can also play the discs.
That's
you
right.
get the Myles Goodwyn package.
It's all signed. Jim Henman signed it here.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Listen, thanks for all you do. It's great to have you back home.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here.
It's great to hear, for those of us who grew up listening to April Wine, it's great to hear a whole other side of Myles Goodwyn.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I love it. I still love April Wine, and I like performing with April Wine, but this is nice too.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Let's have a big hand for Myles Goodwyn. And get on the phone now, 844-400-1964. You can bid on this guitar. It's signed by Myles and by Jimmy, and, of course, these two discs. We can get Will to put a signature on this, too.
You can do that, absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Blues too.
Doesn't happen without our friends at Subway. Oh, come on in. Oh, I'm sorry. He's here. Okay, I'm not paying attention. Okay, Myles is good to leave. This is all. It's all part of the show. Part we didn't rehearse. Our friends from Subway. Good day, sir. Remind us who you are.
Scott McKenzie.
Good to have you, Scott. And your product is right behind us. Actually, they're big boxes. Who's this young lady you've got with you?
This is Michaela.
What's your name?
Michaela.
And how old is Michaela?
7.
Do you eat Subway?
Yes.
Yes, you better. Listen, it's great to have the great support. We've got an auction item on here, which is 56 feet of Subway. That's a party in a box. It's waiting to happen.
That's a lot of sub. That's over $1,000 in subs. Yeah. So it's a good party.
And you also are a supplier to our crew here. And why is Subway involved with us and so many community things?
You know, it's so far-reaching. It's great for all of us. It's hard for us to find things in all of Nova Scotia that we can all contribute to that benefits all of our communities. And this is just such a great organization. We're more than happy to feed the volunteers, donate some auction items, and just be part of it.
And remind me now, Gwen and Carmela, what is the bid right at the moment on 56 feet of Subway?
$600.
$600. So we're closing in on retail, but we have a little way to go.
We need to come up on that. Yeah.
Appreciate your great support. Merry Christmas to you. What school do you go to?
Via Vita.
Why don't you look right in that camera where George is and say hi to all the people you go to school with?
Hi.
Say see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
No, it's Sunday. You won't see them. We'll see you Monday. You can have tomorrow off.
I know that.
Thanks again for the great support here. 1-844-400-1964. We have bids on all of the items. All of the items in detail are on the website if you want to take a look at what exactly is involved in some of them. Some very, very nice prizes here, and they're all up for bids right now. It's over to Heidi Petrocek.
Well, thank you very much. So wonderful to be here for Christmas Daddies, and so wonderful once again to get a chance to talk to Dan McKean of Bell Aliant. Of course, this event not possible without all the folks here at Bell Aliant answering the calls. Look at them all here. Good to see you.
Yeah, well, thanks for being. It's great to be here.
Yeah, from a corporate perspective, I mean, why is it important for Bell Aliant to do this year after year?
Well, we think it's so important, to give back, where we live and where we work and where our customers live, and it's, we're part of the community and we participate. This is over 2 decades, we've been involved in it, and it's we love people give up their Saturdays and come, and we love talking to people, so it's great.
Exactly. And when it comes to volunteers, I mean, there are probably people who have been volunteering year after year after year.
Yeah, we have a lot of regulars, and actually there's competition to get in, so everybody has to schedule in when they can go. And so, people come back year and year. We get dressed up. It's part of us. It's part of Christmas for us.
And if they are that friendly voice on the other end of the line, taking donations, which is always wonderful. How do you feel coming here? I mean, how many times have you done Daddies?
Oh, I don't know, a lot. It's great. We like to come here. We like to give back. We like to talk to people, and it's a group effort. Like it's corporations, but it's individuals. From small all over the Maritimes, and it really shows how we care about each other and how we can make people. And we're all privileged to live in Canada, and we would like to help others, and it really feels good to give back.
And it really is a partnership here between, all of us here at CTV, all the volunteers that make this happen, and the folks at Bell Aliant. There really is kind of a working together aspect of this.
Yeah, we're part of the team. We look forward to it. We plan for, months before we do this, and it's something we look forward to. It's part of our Christmas season, and it's part of making it better for everyone, and that's really what we want to do in community. It's part of community.
And that is part of the idea, is giving back for those, helping families who need help at Christmas time. Do you have any advice for folks who are considering making a pledge today? Anything you would like people to know?
Well, the one thing I'd like to say is all the money is going to go to help people, and everything you can provide is good. Like, no amount is too small, and just participate, get involved, help some people out, and it feels good. It feels good.
It does feel good. So as you're perhaps putting up your Christmas tree, anyone at your house doing that today?
Put it up this morning.
You put it up this morning?
Went out and bought it, put it up. We got to decorate it tonight, but we put it up this morning.
Good for you. So if you're at home putting up that Christmas tree, decorating the house, as so many Maritimers are on this day, because they make it a tradition for Daddy's Day, or if you're watching from away, lots of Maritimers living away, watching, lots of people throughout the country. I know my mom out west is watching. Hi, Mom. So if you're living away, this is a chance to make a difference too, right here at home. So get these phones ringing, make these Bell Aliant volunteers work. They're working hard.
They're working hard, and they're happy to talk to you, so call them.
They are indeed. They are happy elves here at the Christmas Daddies Telethon. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for what Bell Aliant is doing.
Glad to be here. Glad to help. Really enjoy it.
And now we are going to a friendly island, the gentle island, Prince Edward Island.
How's it going, boy? It's Jimmy the Janitor at the Guild in Charlottetown, and with me is Kim Griffin from Maritime Electric. And Kim, who do we have here? Extra special guests.
Yes, I brought my sons. This is William and Henry, and they're excited to be here with me.
Well, nice to meet you guys. We see your mom all the time on the TV whenever Hurricane Kim. You guys know, right? Every time there's a big storm or a hurricane, Kim's out there like a CNN reporter. The wind blowing. She's reporting on what's going on, doing a great job, Kim. Thank you very much for coming, you two guys, and hubby right over there. And so you brought a little check?
I did. So on behalf of our employees at Maritime Electric and all of our crews and all the gang, we would like to present a check to Christmas Daddies.
All right, what do we got here? Holy moly, look at that. How much is it?
$500.
$500, all right! Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming. Thank you, Kim. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Brian J. Dunn here, and Brian wrote a song. It's called
Christmas in Bon Shaw, Jimmy, believe it or not.
Beautiful downtown Bon Shaw?
Downtown, right by the church and the post office.
Oh, I know it well, yes.
Yeah.
Two good stops.
Beautiful spot in Bon Shaw. You drive through it if you're going to the bridge and if you're coming back again.
Right on. Any Bon Shaw-ites? Nobody from Bon Shaw?
Not a peep, Jimmy.
No, they're all in bed.
Singing it anyway.
They're all in bed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Christmas in Bon Shaw, Brian J. Dunn.
It's Christmas in Bon Shaw, and all the folks are home, eating Granny's meat pies and sitting by the stove. They're drinking hot cider and grinning ear to ear. It's Christmas in Bon Shaw, my favorite time of year. It's Christmas in Bon Shaw, let's raise a cup of cheer. It's Christmas in Bon Shaw, yeah. Oh, Christmas is my favorite time of year. The stories on sleigh rides where half the lies are true. Lights upon the old barn shine red and green and blue. Our breath fills the night sky, there's music in the air. It's Christmas in Bonshire, my favorite time of year. It's Christmas in Bonshire. Let's raise a cup of cheer. It's Christmas in Bonshire. Oh, Christmas is my favorite time of year. There's Santa with bells on, he knows his way around. Up by the church and post office he's found. The children are dreaming big tiny reindeers. It's Christmas in Bonshire, my favorite time of year, yeah. It's Christmas in Bonshire. Let's raise a cup of cheer. It's Christmas in Bonshire, yeah it is. Oh, Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's Christmas in Bonshire. Let's raise a cup of cheer. It's Christmas in Bonshire. Thank you very much. Oh, Christmas is my favorite time of year. Oh, Christmas is my favorite time of year. Oh, Christmas is my favorite time of year.
Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you, Brian. Jay Dunn.
Thank you, Jimmy.
We are live in Charlottetown at the Guild. Keep those phones ringing. All the money stays in PEI. Now, back to Halifax.
Jimmy, thank you very much. Joined by Heidi now. And Heidi, we got lots of auction items up for bid. I didn't look to see if there was any furniture there, but I understand you might be able to do some shopping right now.
You know, I really wish there was a couch and love seat set up for auction because right now I have no furniture. I'm getting house guests for Christmas. If you're with me, I know there's lots of people get house guests for Christmas, and they sent the wrong furniture. So right now I have nothing.
Well, you could get yoga mats. You guys could practice yoga in the living room.
We may spend Christmas doing, yoga poses. Yeah. We may have to do that.
Whatever you're looking for Christmas. Furniture, yeah, maybe not, but we have a lot of auction items we want you to check out and look to make a donation if you can. We anything that you can afford, we certainly appreciate. ChristmasDaddies.org and 1-844-400-1964. We have a second telethon coming up for Heidi next weekend.
For my furniture.
But for now, it's Daddies. Let's check in now with JC and Suzette.
Thank you very much, Jason. And I have with me Ashley Collier. And Ashley, you are representing
Cup W, Nova Local.
That's awesome. And Cup W covers who in our locality?
Well, we're just here at our Canada Post location, so we just fundraise monthly for support.
And speaking of being covered, you're covered by a whole bunch of children. Can you name them?
I am. So this is Ethan. This is Isabel, and this is Logan here. He's a little shy, so.
Logan is a little shy, but you didn't come up shy this year at all. You've got a beautiful donation to Christmas Daddies, and it is what?
That's right, and it is
$900.
$900.
Thank you very much. Awesome, $900. Good job, guys. Suzette.
Thank you so much, JC. I'm here with Rob Shank and Linda Campbell with the Truro and District Lions Club. Tell me, and this is your 4th year now at Christmas Daddies, why is it important for you to come back every year, Rob?
Well, it's for the kids, and it's great. We've been working in the community for a lot of years, and this is just one of our contributions back to the community and back to the kids.
Excellent. And Linda, tell me a bit about some of the fundraisers.
Oh, we do a lot of fundraising. We have our TV bingo, Lions, our radio bingo, Lions Radio Bingo, and
Christmas wrapping.
Christmas wrapping, and we have a group come in that, they help with the donation, and we do a lot of communities.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. All right, let's flip this check around, and I'll get you both to shout out how much you raised this year.
$1,384.
Perfect. Thank you from Truro and District Lions Club. Thank you so much for coming in. JC?
Look at this good-looking group right here from the Sackville Animal Hospital. This is Christina, and Christina, maybe you can introduce your friends here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Laura. She's been a big part of our veterinary team for a long time. And this is her daughter, Quinn. And then we have Dr. Karen, who just joined us this year, and her daughter, Olivia. And then we have my husband, Dr. Tyler, and a baby grabbing a microphone, and Emmy, our 2.5-year-old daughter.
So what prompted you to get involved and to help Christmas Daddies?
Well, it's a great organization, and 4 years ago we lost our first daughter, and so we decided to donate all of the money for our nail trims, and we have also done IWK, but we love the cause of Christmas Daddies, and so we decided to donate 3 years ago, so this is our 3rd year, and we're happy to be back.
Superb. Can we see how much money came over this year?
Quinn. There we go.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
$5,000.
$5,000. Quinn, thank you so much. Thank you to all you folks from the Sackville Animal Hospital. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's hear it for the $5,000 from Sackville Animal Hospital. Yay! Woohoo! Awesome job. Okay, guys. Well, listen, thank you so much. And will you be doing this again next year?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You'll be back with more big money next year?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Where are we going? Go back to Suzette? Okay. Hi, Suzette.
Hi, JC. Thank you so much. I'm here with some very talented baseball and softball players, the Stewiacke Attackers, Christmas Daddies, 1-pitch and 2-pitch. Jeff, thanks so much for coming back on again this year. Tell me a bit about who you have with you.
Thank you for having me. This is my family that's been with me pretty much every year that we've done this for the last 3 years. And we have down on the end there winners of the first Christmas Daddies 1-pitch tournament this year. A few members from the team joined us.
Well, welcome and thank you all for coming out today. This is just wonderful. Jeff, tell me a bit about the tournament and why it's important for you guys to raise money for children in our region.
Well, we started about 3 years ago and we had our first big tournament. We raised about $3,000. It was just something I always wanted to do, giving to Christmas Daddies. It's just a part of Christmas for me growing up, so giving back was great. And then the next year didn't go so well. We got rained out, so I decided to make up for it this year by doing 2 different tournaments. We did the 1-pitch as well as a 2-pitch tournament. It was something new and it was a lot of fun. We also, during our Stewiacke Town Days, we did the Muckin' Fun Mud Run, which was a mud run obstacle course type of thing. So we're hoping that's going to really pick up some steam next year.
Well, you have been busy. That's excellent. Thank you so much for doing all that for Christmas Daddies, Jeff. All right, everyone. So when we flip the check around on the count of 3, I'll get you all to shout out how much you raised this year. You're the man. All right. 1, 2, 3.
$5,566.39.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for coming in today. Have a Merry Christmas. All right, we're going to go now on the streets of HRM and check in with the Navy divers and Amanda.
Thank you so much. Well, we had to make a very important stop here on the Bedford Highway. The McDonald's here has been fueling the Navy divers and everyone on our support team every year. Brad, how important is it to have McDonald's as a supporter of the Navy divers on this run, which goes on all day?
Oh, it's huge. It's a great time for us to stop. We can get a break, fuel up. You can hear everybody out there. Everybody's got a ton of energy now, and we are super appreciative.
Now I'm going to turn over to Hannah and Jessica. So what's it like to feed this large number of people?
Crazy. It was awesome. It was awesome. Lined up out the door.
What did you tell the team before everyone came in?
Stock up on product, basically. Lots of McChicken and reg meat.
Well, I have to tell you, we are so grateful. Why does McDonald's want to support the Navy divers and Christmas Daddies every year?
We just want to support everything good that you guys do.
Thank you so much. We have a little thank you as well for feeding us. Brad?
Hannah and Jess, on behalf of Christmas Daddies and Fleet Diving Unit Atlantic, we have a plaque made for you guys. We give these out to our major sponsors, and we're very appreciative. And also, we like to give the manager a nice shirt so you feel like you're part of our team, because you guys made us feel like a part of your team. So here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for everything. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Now we have the energy to keep going, because we're halfway there. We have another 25 kilometers to go. You ready?
Ready, let's do it. You guys can come too. Let's go.
Time to go. Get your running shoes. Run, Amanda, run. Thank you so much. All right, we have another musical treat for you. Introducing Shore Vocals Youth Honor Choir. Shore Vocals is an auditioned group of singers from grades 7 to 12 from Musquodoboit area and is a part of Halifax Regional Arts Music East. They're going to be performing Blue Christmas for us today. You guys ready? Let's do it. Here they are with Blue Christmas.
That was beautiful. I love hearing the sounds of the season today as we raise money to help children across the region. And I'm here with Joyce Pitcher of the Royal Canadian Legion, Bedford Branch 95. Thank you so much for coming in today, Joyce.
So pleased to be here.
Tell me a bit about how you raised money for Daddies this year.
Well, really, the gentleman on the end here, Randy Connors, he was the one that came to us with the idea of having a fundraiser at the Bedford Legion. And my treasurer, June Bruce, she was just all over this. So we just started putting stuff together. Another member, Randy McKenzie, he can charm merchants into donating anything.
Amazing.
We had wonderful baskets, raffles, Randy's band, Bob's band, Sidewinder, Randy's band it was big deal. So they donated their time, played all afternoon, people danced, people spent money, and we raised money.
Great. And you already mentioned Randy. Who else do you have with you here today?
We have, Randy Connors with Big Deal, and Ivania Connors. She's the singer with the band.
Excellent.
And Bob.
I'm with the Sidewinder
band.
Excellent. Lots of music happening at the Bedford Legion. That sounds like a lot of fun. Joyce, tell me a bit about the importance of helping children in the Maritimes have a good Christmas.
I think helping children everywhere, but Maritimes, sometimes we're part of this big, wonderful, rich country, and we don't always have it that way down here. So, especially Christmas time, they go to school, they talk to other people, they're having great Christmases. Some of these kids aren't. And it's really, really important, I think, to help them feel part of the bigger community.
Well said. I think you're absolutely right, Joyce. So without further ado, let's all reveal this check on the count of 3, and I'll get you to all shout out how much you raised. 1, 2, 3.
$1,500.
From the Bedford Legion Branch 95. Thank you so much for all coming in today, and have a wonderful Christmas.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks. Now let's check in with Steve.
Suzette, thank you. I'm here with Daddy's Little Elves. Now, you have other names. What is your name?
My name's Krista.
Krista?
And Katrina.
And who are Daddy's Little Elves?
We're just a group of people raising some money, helping out.
Just as simple as that?
Just the average people.
And are you bidding on some items here today?
We are.
What are you bidding on?
We're going for the tattoo.
The tattoo? Yeah. What is the bid on the tattoo right at the moment, Gwen and Carmela?
$700.
So, is that your bid? Have you been outbid? Who's got the $700 bid?
Jeff Smith from Beachville.
Jeff Smith has outbid you.
Oh, Jeff. All right. Well,
have you got any money?
Up to 700.
Is it 700?
700.
Oh, no, Jeff said 7.
We'll go 8.
Go 800.
Hey.
Okay, Jeff. You see the elves, they're serious about this. 844-400. 1964. Thank you very much for being here. And who's that beside?
I'm one of the non-elves.
Just a minute. Hang on. Steve, do you see this? Look, now just a minute. Hey, would you hold this for me for a minute? I had 5 of these.
I don't know what you're talking
You can't be trusted. This is
Mr.
part of,
Murphy,
this is
I
part
don't
of
know
the
what you're talking about.
$500 for the tickets for 2 on Air Canada. Did you pick my pocket?
I wouldn't do anything like that.
I'll tell you, even Dickens wouldn't have anything to do with you.
Leave the Dickens out of this.
Mr. Scrooge. We have another friend. We're going to go around, all the way around, and see another friend of ours who arrived here. You're a little bit late, and you're solo this year. But remind everybody, first of all, who you are and who you're with.
I'm Audrey Oliver from Family Campers and RVers.
And where's your sidekick?
My sidekick is home. I'll give him a little wave. He fell on the ice, and so now he's walking with a walker for the next 8 weeks and didn't feel that he could navigate around here today.
Do you think he's probably watching here on TV, assessing your bidding?
He certainly is. I keep getting the messages back and forth as to what I'm supposed to be doing.
And what are you bidding on right now?
We're bidding definitely on that toaster.
Can you believe that? It's a toaster and it's a camper?
That's right.
Do you suppose we had you in mind when we put that in the auction?
I think so. I think so.
It actually works, you know.
Yeah, I know.
There's toast in it.
It's great. I saw the toast, yes. Yeah. And we're also bidding on the watch and the bracelet too. So
very nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what are the bids that we have from the family campers?
Throw $250 each.
Yep, $250 each. Yeah. Very, very nice. Well, we'll be back to talk to you again. And I also know that our friends from Big Leagues have arrived because they've opened the bidding on the Navy Divers helmet. This is the guitar that was donated just here a few minutes ago by Myles Goodwyn, he of April Wine. These are his albums. And what is the latest bid on this?
$1,000.
$1,000, okay. And I think Paul Murphy had a bid of $300. Now $1,000. Who's the $1,000 from?
Ronald Lackey from Sussex, New Brunswick.
All right, Mr. Lackey in for $1,000. But again, this was just played here on TV by Myles Goodwyn, been signed by Myles and Jim Henwood, a couple of Canadian rock and roll Hall of Famers, and of course the new blues albums by Myles. We're going to quickly run down all of these items. We have 2 VIP weekend passes for the Cavendish Beach Music Festival, 3 nights accommodation at Delta Prince Edward. What is our current bid on that one?
$1,100. Audrey Lapierre.
All right, and the Mill River Getaway. This is the winter package at Mill River. It includes all of those outdoor sports, terrific, valued at about $500. What's our bid?
Still at $350 with Claudette Giberson.
All right, we have 4 tickets to Live with Kelly and Ryan in New York City. These are the tickets only, but you're on the VIP list, and the bid stands at
$750.
And this is from our friend.
It's from our friend Murray Countway.
And just so you don't forget, here they are here. They're bidding. What else are you bidding on?
Well, normally we bid on your tie.
What happened?
What is the bid on your tie this year?
What is the bid on my tie?
$60.
$60.
$60. Well, we'll have to do a little bit better, and we'll put a $200 bid on.
$200 on this tie. All right, this is freshly arrived from Duggars.
Candy canes, gingerbread man, very festive.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
I tried to get Scrooge to wear it, but he wouldn't have anything to do with it. How many ties do you have at home?
Oh, probably like 5.
5, maybe more.
Yeah.
Well, you may get 6, $200. All right, we appreciate the bid. Quickly on a few of these other things. The bling we just mentioned, $250. Date night, Michael Bublé, Cambridge Suites accommodations, a nice meal in the restaurant. Current bid is
$1,500. Marie Pelrell.
And we mentioned the trip for 2 on Air Canada, plus $500 in cash from Cash Money.
That's up to $2,500.
Current bid from
John Martin Kirby.
John Martin Kirby. All right, you can go anywhere in North America, including Caribbean, Mexico, Hawaii, and $500. It was $400 because Scrooge, of course, this is what we call Scrooge bait here in the Christmas Daddies. Look, he managed to get one of those $100 bills. This is the Christmas quilt from the Christmas Grannies. And Gwen, Carmela, what's our bid?
Don McNeil from Fort McMurray at $600.
Fort McMurray, Alberta. Thank you, Don. A couple of bids to report on the Ganong's chocolates, the chicken bones, the chocolates, 1 package for New Brunswick, 1 for Nova Scotia.
The Halifax one goes to Corcom Recycling Limited, Lunenburg, for $300.
And the New Brunswick package?
Goes to Corcom's Recycling as well, $200.
All right, so 1-844-400-1964. The tattoo package. This is a terrific night at the Royal Nova Scotia International Tattoo. This is a party just waiting to happen. Details are all online. And the current bid is?
$700 from Jeff Smith, Beachville, Nova Scotia.
All right, sorry.
And our Daddy's Little Loves actually just outbid that, so it's at $800 now.
Oh, $800, okay.
So you're in for you're in for $800.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quickly on the jerseys. I know we had a lot of action on the Halifax Mooseheads jersey, and the St. John Sea Dogs and the Moncton Wildcats, the Q League teams. What are the current numbers?
So
the Moncton Wildcats is Ems Wild Blueberry Farms.
Right.
And Kujamaquack for $300.
Halifax Mooseheads is $600, and that's Sean Warrington.
And the St. John Sea Dogs?
Is Tammy Delory at $275.
All right, so the bidding is still pretty good on all of those jerseys, but all bids here close at or shortly before 5 o'clock. So get on the phone, make your best bids now. We have this very nice electric fireplace, retail value around $800. I do believe our friends at Maritime Tartan are still holding the bid. Are you still holding the bid?
I think so.
All right, $800. How much is it?
$700.
$700 bid. The Napa car, we had a very nice opening bid from the great folks at Michelin in Bridgewater. Is it still sitting on that $2,000?
$2,000.
That's quite a deal for somebody. 1-844-400-1964. And right over here, this is a very, very popular item for many years from Donald Glad Enterprises. It's the John Deere lawn tractor, and we do have a new bid on this because it's showing as a hot item now.
$3,100.
$3,100 from Jason Stewart. So if you are interested in this or any of these items, including the Subway, any of these jerseys, any of these items, the Schooner, which has been in the Christmas Daddies auction since way back in the mists of time, back in the Dave Wright days. No bids on the Schooner, but it could be going to your place, your home place of business. 1-844-400-1964. And you know, again, we thank everybody who's already called because it has been a great afternoon here so far with still about 3 hours to go on the broadcast. Please pick up the phone. Help kids where you live because the money that is donated by you in your community goes back to the community from which it comes. Whether you're in New Brunswick, whether you're on mainland Nova Scotia, whether you're in Cape Breton or on Prince Edward Island, we're very proud to partner with the Salvation Army to make sure that the money goes back to those communities from which it comes. The 56th Annual Christmas Daddies broadcast live on CTV continues now from Moncton. Away we go!
Thank you, Steve Murphy. Always great to hear from you. Yes, we are live here from Moncton. Hello, Kate Breton. Looking good. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your homes. It is the 56th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon, and we're so happy to be here. I'm with Tomato and Little Cherry Tomato. She's so sweet. And I got to say, Lisa, you have a big show coming up, so tell us a little bit about that.
Thank you. Yeah, hi. It's in St. John, New Brunswick at the Imperial Theatre December the 20th. There'll be a choir, special guests, Ray Legier's coming. It's going to be pretty epic. And there are still some tickets left.
So get that. That's a great little gift, Christmas gift, I would say. Okay, and she's a natural. She's performed many times before, so tell me about that, John.
That's right. Well, she'll be with us, and this will be her third year. Her first year was actually with Dave Gunning and Heather Rankin on stage. So she's just jumping right in.
Look at you. You're smiling from ear to ear. And you know what? I think you have some special luck with you because you got some special socks, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's show the camera them. Ooh. Well, you know what? I'm going to step aside, let the professionals take it away, and you're going to be singing I Believe in Santa Claus.
Yes.
All right, have fun.
1, 2, 3.
I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe there's always hope when all seems lost. I believe in Santa Claus.
I believe in Santa Claus, I'll tell you why I do. 'Cause I believe that dreams and plans and wishes can come true.
I believe in miracles. I believe in magic too. I believe in Santa Claus and I believe in you.
I believe in family, in country and in smiles. I believe in turning negatives to positives in life.
I believe in looking farther up, the farther down we get. I believe when someone hurts, we should forgive and forget. And I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe love should prevail at any cost. I believe in Santa Claus.
I believe in saying what you mean, meaning what you say. I believe a better attitude can make a better way. I believe in viewing life as a journey that we're on, looking at our troubles as another stepping stone.
And I believe that everything in life is what it's meant to be. I believe there is a God somewhere, although he's hard to see. I believe I am, so therefore I should do all that I can to be a better piece in the puzzle of God's plan. And I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe there's always hope when all seems lost. I believe in Santa Claus. Sing it, Lucy.
I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus.
Here we go.
I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus.
One more time.
I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe there's always hope when all seems lost. I believe in Santa Claus.
Hey.
I believe in Santa Claus.
The 56th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon is proudly produced by CTV Atlantic employees, their families, friends, and volunteers, with assistance from our corporate community. Thanks to Bell Aliant and the Pioneer Volunteers. Our website developer is Nikon IT Solutions. The Air Canada Foundation generously donated airfare and an auction item for the telethon. Thanks to the Delta Hotels by Marriott Beausejour in Moncton. Volunteer vehicles were supplied by Discount Car and Truck Rentals. Tim Hortons donated refreshments, as did our friends at Subway Restaurants. Storage was provided by Maritime Moving and Storage. Set decoration was provided by Giant Tiger and Lego Creative in Moncton. Thanks to Advanced Screen Printing Limited for crew clothing. Technical assistance was provided by FMAV and Sonic Image. Musical equipment was provided by Long and McQuaid. Additional supplies provided by McFarland's. Christmas Daddies would not be possible without CTV's generous donation of airtime, facilities, and support to the telethon all year round.